Okay, so today is the 22nd. It's a Being You Day today, guys. Did you all know? May 22nd is a Being You Day, and the whole day, something or the other is going to go on. So, but we are at our Sunday call. Fun aging. How does it get any better than this, and what else is possible? So, today's topic is transactional. What the fuck does that mean? All the DJCC, all the best juniors that you function from, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, pod, all night shots, boys and beyond. So, what is transaction? What is that?
Change.
Sorry?
Change.
Louder?
It is change.
Change.
Yeah.
Did you say change?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, yeah. So, anybody else? People are still joining.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
There are a few people waiting. There was a message in the group. Harshita was waiting.
Have
I
they
am
joined?
in now. Thank you.
Okay.
I think they've joined, right?
Yes. Good morning, Kanwal.
Good morning, darling. How are you?
Your jewelry missing.
Oh, yes, I forgot.
So today you forgot you. That means.
I forgot me. How does it get any better than that? What else is possible? So, what is transaction? Transactional or transaction? What is that? Anybody?
It's heavy in this moment, whatever it is.
Okay. All right. What else? So I make it a little easier for you. Is our reality transactional?
Give and take. Transaction is we give, we take.
So what does that show up as?
As in a cause and effect.
Sorry?
As in a cause and effect. I mean, like something will happen and there will be some effect of it.
What else?
What else?
Anybody else? All the DJCCs and all the pest unions that we function from, would you be willing to destroy and uncap them all?
Yes.
So, what is action? Almost all of us are doing some kind of transaction in every area of our life. We get married unknowingly or knowingly. And we don't even realize what impact those transactions have on our lives. I will do this for you, and then you will do this for me. Are you now willing to discover where all you are doing that? And when you do this transaction, do you get disappointed sometimes, or most of the time, or always? Are you, as an infinite being,
हाँ
enjoyed
No.
being
एकदम
doing that? Yes, Rajeshwari?
एकदम
I can't hear you, dear. Okay, she just... So anybody, please, whatever comes up, just share. When do you get disappointed? When do you get upset?
Expectations, judgments, projections, all of it.
Yeah, all of it. All of it. And where do they come from?
From mind.
Yeah, from mind, yes. So, if you were not doing that, who would you be? What if you were far greater
Space. We will be total
than you
space.
give yourself credit for? What if you are not... This is from this reality that you bought, but what is that first joy that happens when you think of something? Gifting somebody, calling somebody, sitting with somebody, going for a party, enjoying. What is the first thing that comes up?
Being. Total space.
No, those are the different words. How
No,
would
you
you put
just
it?
be be in the energy of happiness. Just be in the present.
So when you are in the present, what happens? When you are being in the moment, what happens? Does
There
your
is
does
no,
your mind run? Do you allow your
no,
mind to run?
no.
What energy space are you being at that time?
Truly yourself. I mean, like
And
there is no
when
expectation.
you're being truly yourself, when you're in the mall and you're being truly yourself, do you even bother what is going on around you?
No. Total allowance.
You see a shop and you say, oh, let's go and see that. And then your mind says, oh, it is, although it is mango, my God, this must be expensive. I don't have that kind of money. I will not wear those clothes. Let's not go into it. Enter somebody call you for dinner. Oh, yeah, awesome. Now, what do I take with me? What do I gift them? What will they give me? Will it be worth it? Am I wasting my time? Where do you function from? You kill joy. You kill joy people. We are all kill joy people, aren't we? If we were being ourselves, we will not be kill joys. We will just be in the moment and enjoy. With this COVID going on, what all goes in your head? Rather than checking the energy, rather than asking a question, rather than being in the present, and rather than just enjoying that moment, are you possibility explorers or are you killjoys?
Killjoys.
Thank you for owning up, my love. How many people outside here own up?
Yes, yes, we do kill.
Everything that brought up, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Yes, please. Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, pod, all nine shorts, POV ads, boys and beyonds. What would the world be like if you had ease in every moment? You asked a question. You chose what was aha for you. What would that be like? Would that be thriving? Would that be fun? Would that be success? Would that give you more money? Would that give you more success? So, what space can I be is a great question to ask in every now moment. What space am I being in? Is this working for me? So, what space can I choose to be in? And everywhere it gets intense, we think it's ours. And 99.9999999 recurring, it's not yours. That's the secret I'm giving it out to you. It never is yours. Do we all get it that it's not ours? No, we can hold it and then we go into transaction. Heavy and intense live on the same platform. They are together, friends. Friends. There is no joy there. And light and spacious and aha lives together. Which one is more attractive? Which one lightens up your world?
Being space, light and space.
And you can choose it. I mean, it's so easy to choose it. You would not choose it for what reason? You can immediately say expand. You can expand yourself to a space, to the whole of universe, and you can be you. But no, we go into that story. उस ऐसे किया, उसने वैसे किया, मैंने ऐसे क्यों किया, उसने क्यों करा नहीं, ऐसे करना चाहिए था, वैसे क्यों नहीं हुआ. Immediately expand yourself miles in all direction. Go on expanding till you are like, aha. And that thing that was contracting you is not in your world anymore. You chose to let it go. It's not a mental exercise, guys. Mental exercise we are very good at. Aren't we all very good at mental exercises? It's the acknowledgement of who you are. It's the space that you can choose to be. It's who you actually are. You can have that larger space, that universe that you be in every now moment. What if you committed yourself that I'm going to choose that now? Always, forever. And have a sense of me in every now moment. The me that I never acknowledged, the me that I've never seen, the me that nobody ever told me I was. But we have all started recognizing where we are being that. Haven't we all? Some few seconds sometimes, few minutes sometimes, an hour maybe sometimes. And can you say, I'll have more of that, please? Universe, thank you. It looks very different than this reality has told us or shown us or we grew up with. But it is there. We have started recognizing that. We have started experiencing that. Haven't we? So what is transactional? Just catch yourself. Am I doing that? उधर जाऊंगी तो ये होगा, ये ले जाऊंगी तो वो होगा, खाना खिलाऊंगी तो क्या खिलाएंगे, उन्होंने कितना दिया था, अब उनकी बेटी की शादी पे मुझे कितना देना है. In the olden time, people used to write. There used to be somebody sitting outside, you give the money, they would write, इतना दिया था.
Used to maintain a diary. I remember my grandfather had a diary. So he used to write. "इसने कितना
पाजियां
दिया था?"
पाजियां. How much space, how much of me I have to be, how much space that I can occupy to choose me, to choose that lightness, to choose that space and aha in every now moment. It's just a choice, guys. It's just a choice. It doesn't matter. Every action that you do, get aware, get present with it. Where is it coming from? And is it an aha? Because, because that directly impacts our whole being. The dis-ease to start with, and creating all that ulcers and cancers and everything just because they didn't do what I was expecting them to do. We all know want word is to lack, right? But people, how have you noticed that you started using that word less and less because you know you can create it now? How much we used to use that? Because somebody else had to give it to us. Now you are empowered with I can do it, I can choose it, I can have it. बंद है क्या? नहीं, खोलो, जोर लगाओ. खाना नहीं खाया आपने. Sorry. Business, everything. We just know when you start noticing. Earlier, Access was talking about, recently, Access was talking about defending and avoiding. And we started recognizing where we were defending and where we were avoiding. And then we can poke and pot those. And now when you start recognizing where you are entering into transactional reality, बड़े हो गए ना जब ये अपने घर जाके करना, ये अपने घर जाके करना, माँ बाप ने कुछ करने नहीं दिया कि अपने घर जाके करना. So all those expectations were there that अब शादी करेंगे तो ट्रांजैक्शनल रियलिटी है कि मुझे ये सब कुछ मिलेगा. क्या वो मिलता था? मिला क्या? What transactional reality are we entering into? Am I entering into? Please ask that question. And also, I am thinking I will get something, and the other person is also thinking that they will get something, and nothing is matching. Men do relationship to have sex, women do sex to have relationship. It doesn't work. How about sitting together and getting it all clear? One is we are going to have sex. The other one is I'm going to do all that I want to do. No way. Both don't get what they want. So, what would it take for us to get clear for ourselves to what we are going to get out of it? What is the transaction I'm entering into?
So is it that transactional realities occur when there are a lot of projections and expectations?
I think transactional reality is past juniors, because there are all these things that we get into first. The secret agendas we have for doing everything, anything we do, we have a secret agenda for it. We don't do it just because we want to and just because we can and just because it's fun. How many things do you do just because it's fun?
Very few, very few.
Oh, let's go there. It's so fun. And then how will I, who's going to be in the house? Who's going to feed the dog? I don't have anybody for the, and you cut off all that. But I have seen that when you get that aha and you choose that, everything gets sorted. During pandemic, a friend called and said, let's go to Belgrade. Serbia doesn't have, you don't have to have a visa for that. They are inviting travelers because then people get 14 days
Quarantine.
Quarantine.
quarantine and can go there. So let's go there. And I said, okay, let's go. It was pandemic. I would have had to tell all my family members. They would never have said yes. I did not have somebody stay in my house. I didn't have any person working here. I have 2 dogs. I just said yes, got the tickets done, get the book. I said, you do everything you want to do. Just let me know, I'll send the money. Send the money. And the day we were supposed to leave, the day before that, a family came. And my Mali said he will sleep. And my maid said she will come and give the food to the dogs. And I went for 10 days. I came back. Those people stayed for 5 more days and said, we don't like it here. And they went. And the same thing is happening for COP. I have booked my place in JW Marriott. I have booked my flight for it. I have paid for my COP. I don't have anybody in the staff quarters. I have got 2 dogs. How does it get any better than this? Universe, show me magic. You don't believe in magics, I do. You have projection and expectation of someone, situations, events, people, yourself. They don't match with the other person, with the event, with the things. They never show up the way you think they're going to show up. What are you going to do then? You walk away disappointed. So who is the one who is disappointing you? You yourself. And then you go into the judgment of you. Separate you from you. Separate you from everybody else. Reject the part of you that chose that transaction. Why did I marry this? Why did I go there? Why did I choose that? Rather than what was right about this I'm not getting, and what was contribution was that for me, and how can I use it to my advantage? And there are a million other things that you can play with, but you will not go play with that. You will just go into the wrongness of you. How many of you rented your relationship because somebody has told you, because you thought you will get everything, because whatever, because how many, okay, that is a very silly question to ask. I'll ask, how many of you just went for the joy of it? How many of you choose things for the joy of it? Because you can and because it's fun. मैंने बहुत बोल लिया, अब मैंने कुछ नहीं बोलना. No question.
Kamal, it's such an awareness.
Yeah, these people, these oldies, one of them is oldie, Gary, come out with amazing stuff, really, that you never even think of. And they're talking about transactional reality. But we can change it. We can change this reality into, we are changing it. It's getting changed. People are not the same they used to be. We are not the same we used to be.
If nothing is,
yeah, go ahead.
I said, if nothing is transactional, तो सारी मुसीबतों की जड़ तो transactional reality है.
Sorry?
If nothing is transactional, everything will be, it will just be, मतलब सारी मुसीबतों की अगर हम जड़ देखें तो I think that is transactional.
Look at nature.
Reality.
Does nature give it to you because you ask for it, because it's asking you for something, or just give it? You cut the tree, it still gives you the flowers or the plants or the fruit. Flowers and fruit. Plant to hai hai. It still gives you. It has no point of view. It keeps growing. You keep telling the dogs, go, 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 go away. One moment you look at them with the love and they'll be climbing up on you. They don't have a point of view. She said this to me, she hit me. We are actually that, but we lost it somewhere. Children are like that. How many times mother says go away or dantos or scolds the children, and they'll still look up to their mother like puppies. They'll still ask for. They still have that arrogance of belonging. They'll go for it. They don't have any ego. Abhi pucha tha, nahi mila, ab nahi puchna. No, they'll go for it. And if every time we were aware of it, that I'm going into this, I'm choosing this, I am because of something, of getting something back or whatever, wouldn't you be more aware of where you're functioning from? Wouldn't you be aware of, would the person be able to provide you what you're asking for? Wouldn't you be aware of all that? Asking silly things, knowing it deep down, which you don't even want to see, that they are not capable of providing it to you. Whenever you have expectation, are there the other side, other people, other event, other situation capable of delivering that to you?
Yeah, and that at times it leads to the victimhood. कि मैंने मांगा था, मुझे दिया नहीं, ये हुआ नहीं. That again, those stories.
And deep down, if you were aware and conscious, You would know कि वो तो दे ही नहीं सकते, उनके पास है ही नहीं. जिनके पास खुद खुशी नहीं है वो आपको कैसे दे देंगे? जिनके पास खुद लैक है, how can they give you more? मेरे को ब्रेकफास्ट नहीं खाना है, ये ले जाना. कैसे लगे? इसमें लगे, धोके ले आना. सॉरी. Think of all the relationships you went into. Were they transactional? What were your expectations and projections about that? What was your secret agenda? Anybody is getting any awareness of any situation can share with us, guys. Where you went into transaction and where you didn't. You just chose to be who you are. Okay, we are done. Bye-bye.
No, even while raising kids in our society, there is a transactional reality. अभी हम बच्चे पाल रहे हैं.
हाँ,
They'll
फिर
take care of us.
वो करेंगे हमारी सेवा.
हम रिटायर हो जाएंगे, all these stories, they are transactional here. So, मतलब बहुत सारी awareness आ रही है आपके इस call से आज. मैं face नहीं दिखा रही because आज मैं घर का काम कर रही हूँ. मैं housemaid is a chutty.
It's okay, it's okay.
Yeah. And even as you said that the dogs, they don't have point of view, हम उनको shoo करते हैं, then they again come to us. इस reality में कई बार ये हो जाता है, मतलब the person who has this, who is not operating from that transactional reality, people feel कि यार इसको तो कुछ है ही नहीं, थोड़ा सा कुछ करोगे, पुचकारोगे, and then he or she'll come back again. So कहीं ना कहीं
ये तो बेवकूफ है, ये तो stupid है. इसकी तो अपनी कोई ego ही नहीं है. People will condemn those people. That's why we don't choose that.
Condemn, and also they are कहते हैं ना, उनको use किया जाता है कहीं ना कहीं.
Take advantage of them. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. And if you didn't have transactional reality with your, with the universe, with God, he, she, it, higher power, मैं ऐसे पूजा करूंगी तो पैसे दूंगी तो फिर मुझे भगवान सब कुछ दे देगा. मैं 16 व्रत रखूंगी तो मुझे अच्छा घर वाला मिल जाएगा.
वो तो सबसे बड़ी ट्रांजैक्शनल रियलिटी है.
मैं हर मंडे को रखूंगी तो ये हो जाएगा. वो everything we do is a transactional reality.
Actually, that is the biggest, in our culture especially, I guess, like, or maybe for everyone.
Yeah. सुबह उठ के पूजा करोगे तो भगवान भी खुश होगा, सब कुछ ठीक हो जाएगा.
Yeah, and it's again not choosing from like the space of, is it contributing to me in this moment, whatever it is, like just being connected to higher power, is it bringing me ease just for this heck of it? Yeah, it's bringing me ease and I'll have more of that. What if that could be a reality? Like, and in how you're talking, and that can be a reality for every relationship, like, okay, if whoever I'm being in this moment is bringing ease, joy, glory, I would like to have this energy for myself and for everyone more.
Can I have that more, please? Thank you. Gratitude is the key to having
Exactly.
more of what
And
you're
again,
asking.
if you see, and again, how Angela spoke about Kanwal is, it can be like there's no right or there's no wrong. It's again what is working for you. Like, uh, you being the energy of, okay, like if you want to be the energy, okay, you're right, I'm wrong, and that expands your zone in that moment. You choose to be it.
Right.
Yeah.
And universe has your back. God, he, she, it, higher power, whatever you want to call it, has your back. It's
Exactly.
nature. It's like they will give you fruit anyway. Are you willing to receive it? Whatever you do, there is nobody judging you. हमारे को तो बताया जाता है ना, यहाँ कोई बैठा हुआ लिख रहा है तुम्हारा, और तुम जाके फिर जब हेल और हेवन में तब जाओगे, और तुम ही माता, तुम ही पिता, तुम ही सब. I mean, what a fake reality we create. एक साइड पे हम बोलते हैं कि तुम ही माता पिता हो, एक साइड में बोलते हैं कि पनिश करेगा. Come on.
हाँ, तो माता पिता तो पनिश तो कभी नहीं करते कोई भी.
They fuck ourselves up.
Exactly.
अपाहिज बना देते हैं, not to think also, right? I was one of them. I did a lot of part. I used to always have my gutka with me. I was always fearful if I didn't do this. If I couldn't do it in the daytime, and the night while I was sleeping, I used to keep doing it, forget it, then keep doing it, forget. There's so much of fear this reality puts on you.
So the choice we are making is from, again, not from the space of like, okay, I'll just do it just for the fun of it or just for the ease of it. It's from the space of, again, fear, doubt, and all of that.
What if we today committed to ourselves that I will only choose what's true for me?
True that.
Am I being me here? If I was being me, would I choose this? Light, go for it. Yes, no, yes, no, yes. No, then don't do. What if it was so easy? But we want to choose something which is heavy and then work it out all our lives. You can't work it out. What is heavy, what is not true for you? You may keep doing million things, it will still be not true for you. Tathastu. And get clear what I'm into. Am I into relationship? Am I into... हमारे को पूछता ही नहीं है कोई वैसे. जब शादी होती है तो अच्छे घर का है, टॉल डार्क हैंडसम है, जॉब अच्छी कर रहा है, पैसे उसके पास अच्छे आ रहे हैं, उसके पास गाड़ी भी है, go for it. Isn't that transactional reality? And then you don't get that, and then you crib. You get disappointed. That is why I love the access clearing, access definition of consciousness. Everything exists and nothing is judged. There is no bad, right, good, correct, wrong. It just is. How are you going to perceive it? What is it for you? Is it going to create data for you?
Yeah, Kaval. So all this is like, again, is to like, yeah, create the box realities, like just what will suit you. And yeah, you, मतलब हम अपने आप को ही उसी में ही हाँ या ना करते रहते हैं. ऐसा हुआ तो वैसा हुआ, वैसा हुआ. Like how Angela said that, in the cause and effect. ऐसा करूंगी तो वैसा होएगा, वैसा करूंगी तो ऐसा होएगा. Yeah, it's such a huge lie and heaviness.
Such a huge lie. Such a huge, and never happens like that.
It never happens. And actually, if you, if I say so, is like, if you really, really trust that, like, if you're the intent, the desire, and what energy you are putting into it is what is creating what you are like really asking for it. If that is like really light in your space, then it will create that only.
Who does? That's why we say, who does it belong to? And if it is
Yeah,
light, it will create lightness
yeah.
if you choose it.
And yeah, and like still, and there are, like, as we all live in families, we do have like energies around us, those who might not be the similar energies, but yet if you are in the space, okay, this is me, and like this is true for me, and you are aware that this maybe right now maybe I'm not maybe I've tapped into somebody else's energy, one of the people around me, and what if I can, like, okay, cool, I've tapped into someone's energies, who does this belong to, and then choose from that space again.
And also on the other side, thank you, Ritu. And also on the other side, what is your transactional reality? Is to please people. You will cut up parts and pieces of yourself to please people. This is what I'm going to do when I get married. I'm going to look after my mother-in-law, my family, and my all his family, and him, and the house, and everything. How much are you killing yourself? Is that your transactional reality? Get aware of it. It feels light, I will do it. If it doesn't feel light, I will not do it. Bas, as simple as that. And then I can manipulate it. I don't have to be like, I will not do it. Then I will say something that the other person is willing to hear. You can have it all, guys, if you're willing to. एक आदमी कहते हैं कि वो हमारे को एक सुंदर सी मिल जाए, मैं उसका ध्यान रखूंगा, वो मेरे ही बस, तो वो तो चाह रही है टू बिकम टू विन द वर्ल्ड. She can create for herself. And where is the transactional reality there? Fucks up. Everywhere you decided what you will do, however true you are to yourself, it doesn't work.
Yeah, it actually messes up with you, because when you come with those transactional realities, when you get married, and एक time के बाद, when you get that awareness, when you get conscious, so then you also make yourself wrong for being कि अब तो मैं, पहले तो मैं ऐसी थी, पहले I was so
Being you.
naive, I was this,
Make
and
yourself
people
wrong
also
for
blame
being
me
you.
for that. Yes.
You have an agenda, and then you judge your agenda. And then you make yourself wrong for that. And then you hide yourself. You don't want people to know what your agenda is. And then you hide it even from you. Then you forget what your agenda was, and then you lose yourself. You just be whoever pushes you on the left, you go pushed on the left, you go pushed on the right, and you are nowhere anywhere around that. Your GPS is hillowed. Your GPS is according to people, not according to what it is. You don't have an access to what is true for you now. Your truth has been fucked up, and your truth is what this reality's truth is. So everywhere that came from, would you be willing to let that go and find you, the true you? You can. It's not that you fucked up so badly that you can't. You can start now to choose what's light for you. You have all the tools you require to change anything in your life. You don't have to become and fight and revolt. You can manipulate and you can say words that other people are willing to hear. Become aware of every moment what you're choosing. Is it choosing from the joy of it, from because I can, because it's fun, or am I having some transactional reality stuck here, secret agenda? What if you're not getting, we sometimes think I will get this, and then you're so focused on I will get this that even if you're getting much more from that situation or from that person, you will not be able to see it because you have got put blinders on. Mujhe to yahi chahiye. And if you're open to it, you will see it all. Oh God, and I did not get it the way I wanted it, but here, see how much abundance is coming through this same situation. That if I didn't judge it, what would it show me?
So it's all again about judgment, because in
All again about judgment.
every moment we are judging according to our expectations. इसका ऐसे ही होना चाहिए, वैसे ही होना चाहिए. Yeah, the level of gratitude has to go up.
What we have decided.
Yeah.
It should be like. It never shows up like that.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Every we've decided in any area of our life what this will lead to, what this would gift me, what would I gift the other person, and this transaction about it. Would you be now willing to choose what works for you in every now moment? With total ease, joy, and glory, as if by magic, for all eternity. Everything doesn't allow that. Would be willing to destroy and uncreate it all, right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all nice shots, for wads, boys, and beyonds. And don't assume that people are like you, guys. Don't ever assume that people are like you. They are like what they are. Because then you cut off your awareness. If you think somebody is like you and they will never do this, you will not be able to see what they're doing. Not right, not wrong, but it doesn't work for you. Every time be willing to be surprised. What else can show up? How does it get any better than this? You're not bad if you don't give people what they want. You're not good if you give people what they want. So what's the point? Be you. Nobody has any question. Jazz, Savita, Ranjana, Jane, again Jane, Shikha, Param, Satinder, Mona, Sangeeta, Ruhi. Ruhi wrote 1 or 2 times something. Yes. Yes, Ranjana.
Good morning, everyone. And you were saying that, when you're doing it good for, as long as somebody is getting advantage, you're good for them. If not, then you're bad for them. How do you handle that situation? Do you...
what if you didn't have to handle it? What if you didn't have? Handle means that you have to do something to please somebody. Right, you have to cut parts and pieces of you to please somebody. And you have tried all ways. Have you been able to please?
No.
Fuck it then. Please you.
Got it.
हो ही नहीं रहा तो फिर और क्या करोगे हैंडल करने के लिए? अपने आप से आंखें बंद करके एक्सपैंड योरसेल्फ एंड आस्क कि ये मेरा दिल करता है करने को? नहीं, fuck it. क्या करूं जो मैं खुश रहूं? What if you were the only one which was important? The top list, and on the list you were the topmost priority. And when you are happy, it will overflow to others. You don't have to do anything. हम सब ने कितना कुछ किया है लोगों को खुश करने के लिए, सारी जिंदगी क्या वो खुश हुए? उनको अपनी खुशी खुद ढूंढने दो. जब आप खुश करते रहते हो तो उनको अपनी खुशी ढूंढनी नहीं आती, आप उनको अपाहिज बना देते हो. किसी को खुश करने की कोशिश मत करो. Show them, invite them that you can be happy no matter what. When people look at you कि कुछ भी हो रहा है, ये तो खुश है, they will get seduced. You become an invitation. They will also think, oh my God, I have to start looking from a different place for myself. Like you're finding, you're looking from a different space and place every time you ask a question, rather than going into the story. We have 2 minutes. Any burning question? Ritu, you have a hand up?
No. I'm just acknowledging every word, every conversation we are having. It's so light. Yeah. Thank you,
darling.
Kanwal.
Thank you for being here, darling.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
You're such
I
a
acknowledge
contribution.
that. I acknowledge that. Yeah.
Kanwal, I'd like to ask something.
Hanji, Jazz will come when the time is up. Oh, yes, Jazz, go ahead.
So on an everyday basis, people ask me why I'm single.
I can't hear you, darling.
Can you hear me? I'm screaming.
Yeah,
Can you hear
now
me?
I can.
Yeah. So on an everyday basis, sometimes multiple times a day, people ask me why I'm single. Oh,
People
you're
ask
so
you?
pretty, but why I'm single?
Why you're single? Because I love it, because it's fun.
I ask myself, how can I have fun with it? Because it does trigger me, you know, and the more they ask, the more contracted I get. Kya jawab do? Kya,
Okay, let me ask you a question. Honestly, answer that. Do you really want a relationship?
I do. I think that's what triggers me more is I really desire one, but then when they ask, I'm like,
because there is you can have it. If you do, you can have it. So what is it? Do you have a list? ये ऐसे होगा तो ही मैंने रिलेशनशिप करना उसके साथ.
it's judgments of me कि मेरा weight कम होगा तो मैं ढूंढूंगी.
So my dear, any judgment, just go out, meet people, sit with them with no question, no thought of a relationship, have fun. You don't even know where it will come from. But if you have the do's and don'ts, and I have to go thin, and then you are perfect the way you are, my love. And if somebody has to find you perfect now, that is the relationship you would like to have. Not if somebody says patli ho ja, moti ho ja, patli hai ya moti hai, lipstick laga le, baal chote kar le. I'm sure you humanoid will leave that person the next moment.
वो लोग वो भी कह चुके हैं.
So when you meet somebody, don't have a point of view that I want to get married to him. How much fun can I have now? Without any future thinking, transactional reality. ऐसे होगा तो वैसे होगा, तो ये नहीं होगा तो वो नहीं होगा. No, I'm here to have fun. The purpose of my life is to have fun. What fun can I have today? How can it show up, universe? And then go have fun. Without मैं जाऊंगी, पैसे खर्च होंगे, पता नहीं वो कैसा है कैसा नहीं है, फिर को छोड़ना पड़ेगा, फिर दूसरा करना पड़ेगा. No. Do you think all that when you go and meet a girl?
No.
So just because he has a dick, he becomes different.
Yeah.
How much fun can you have today? And then फिर कल देखेंगे क्या होता है. This moment, 10-second increment. It feels yummy to be with that person. It feels light to be. छोटा है, बड़ा है, लंबा है, काला है, काम करता है, नहीं करता है. That is yet to be seen. But at this moment, am I happy? Am I joyous? Am I having fun? Okay, then the next moment. No more fun? Out. You want to meet that person again? Cool. Can you function from every 10-second increment? Then you can create a life that is expansive, that is fun to be, have, choose, add, create, generate, institute, actualize. But you have agenda? Sorry, it never shows up.
I think of mandap. I think of somebody. I'm like, yeah, mandap like, chodo isko.
Just 1 minute. I'm going to close the